rehearsal. Pretty smooth, right? Pretty easy, yeah. We out here camping, VIP.
This is glamping. Guys, it's happening! Okay, now Basil, come here. Up,
Silly
up.
dogs.
You wanna see a mean face? Mean, Basil, mean. Yes.
True to her in sickness and in health, in joy and in sorrow, in prosperity and adversity.
He goes like 20 of them. Slow down. This is how we're showing up to the wedding, y'all. Yeah. Dude, that's sick. You're like, yeah, I got to get the cut. Yeah, the cut. Hey, that wheelie's getting good, bro.
Okay, this is cool right here. So we just met up with Tarah. She's out there. They're kind of doing some rehearsals and stuff. Hey, check this out though. Sorry about the wind, but we're in a salt marsh right here. It's like an estuary. It's called the Crooked River. So apparently out here, a lot of wildlife be coming out here to lay their young. A lot of bait fish. So it's, you know, apparently there's a lot of good fishing. We might try to do some fishing and see what kind of species live in here. But as you can see, it's like a marsh, to say the least. A lot of trees. We don't expect to see no iguanas out here because remember, we're not in Florida no more. We went up north. We're in Georgia. But you know me, Florida boy at heart. I stay looking at them trees for them lizards. I stay looking. We're gonna see. We're gonna do the little rehearsal. We're gonna have dinner, and then after that, you know, it's gonna be time to relax and see what's going on. And I tell you guys, whenever you get a chance or an opportunity to escape and go out in nature, don't hesitate, take it. Holy shit, that was a big bee. Okay, so I already know that we're not nowhere near Florida because I just, you know, you could just tell from this ecosystem and this landscape. But also due to the fact that I just saw a huge bee. And the thing looked aggressive. Oh. First animal. She's eating like a walnut. Okay, we're looking for a boat ramp out here. I think it's, oh, I think I see it right there. Holy smokes, boat ramp. All right, we made it to the boat docks. I see some folks getting ready to go out there. Let's take a look at this sign. I'll come back out here and take a look. This guy's got a dog in his truck. So it's kind of wild out here. It's a little bit different. Like I said, I'm from Florida, so I don't really get to see this type of stuff, you know. It's a little bit different. I mean, we get to see stuff like this, but not in this fashion. So, just want to check it out right quick. See what it's looking like, see what's popping. I can already tell this is a little bit different. It's more wild out here. We got a lot more wasps. They just keep flying out from this wood. Massive ones too. So I need to watch out because I ain't trying to get stung. Got a lot of current churning right now. It's just churning. That's crazy. They said there could be shark here. I don't know if I'm gonna fish it. Like I said, I'm just here on vacation. But you know, if they say there's a good bite out here or there's a good chance we can catch something, maybe we might give it a shot. But of course, we have to, you know, do that after the wedding. I just wanted to come check it out. I've never been to Georgia. You know, like I've been up north before, but I've never been up north like this in a car. So it's a little different for me. All right, so what's up, man?
What's up, brother?
Oh shoot, what's going on?
I've watched a lot of your videos, man.
So that was the rehearsal. Like, what do you think about the rehearsal? Pretty smooth, right? Pretty easy, yeah. It's gonna be good tomorrow. Like I said, I'm gonna be filming a little edit for Tarah, you know, but also getting her some stuff too. So like, what do you think about the rehearsal? Pretty smooth, right? Pretty easy, yeah.
Okay, fist bump, yeah.
That's Tarah.
Now, you haven't met me before. I met you, I know you.
We already saw you.
What? Yeah, but I hadn't talked to you.
All the way down
All the way
there.
down there? Okay.
Well,
That's why I'm gonna be all dressed up.
but she'd be looking very pretty. What's
I don't care. I doubt it. I would laugh in puff face. You'll care what you think. Like, where you going? Miranda! That damn Miranda. Banana crooked.
They say go in the cooler. Where's the 24s at?
So the same shit.
Is it?
I don't see.
Where's the 20? Wait, that's an 18.
I got something to buy 2 of these.
Yep, I guess so. I guess so, my friend. Get a couple of those. All right, sweet. It is what it is. All right, we pulling down. That's it.
VIPs.
We have made it.
We did it. That was a terrible drive.
Hello!
All right, how do you want to divvy up the rooms?
So you and Taylor will be in one?
I don't want to take up the only bed. We're going to have a single bed. You know, if it costs.
I'm gonna make an assumption this is my bed, right?
That's your bed right there, man.
I bet it might be full out.
Yeah, it looks like it might be.
Got the biggest bed in the house. All right.
What's up? What's up? Checking in.
We out here camping, VIP.
This is glamping.
This is. So you guys know where we were at in the middle of the wilderness.
You know what I got? I got a light show.
We got fireworks?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, it's like a
ooh.
pluggy thingy.
It's a disco. We glamping for real is what you're trying to tell me.
This is it. Like, Home sweet home. Look at, we got the beautiful stars above our heads.
Yo,
We're set up, man.
that's
This is
so
it.
dope. And you said it's a speaker?
Yeah, I'm about to play some tunes, dude.
Man, we about to turn up out here in the middle of the wilderness.
Doesn't go very loud, but that's it.
Okay. Okay.
There's another dog barking. I don't want to run off of it.
Okay. We're just out here in the middle of nowhere, and there's this truck that just pulls up.
Ready? Be mean. Be mean, Hazel. Be mean. Okay, be mean. You be mean.
Silly dogs.
You want to see a mean face? Mean, Basil, be mean. Yes, a mean doggy. Mean. Okay, go.
Whoa.
Go be mean. Be mean. She got me. She's chomping. She's chomping. Now be sweet. Now mean. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Basil, kiss.
She goes for one to bite and then one to lick. Interesting.
Now bite him.
Okay. We get some photos.
Guys, it's happening! It's happening!
Can you dust her off or is that wet?
No, it's dry, but I want her to shake. She won't shake.
Just do that little foot tap though.
Basil, shake.
So she got a dust bath or something.
Yeah, that's a big ass horse fly.
It's so dusty out here. It's grossing me out.
Is it?
The ground is.
Oh,
Yeah. Basil, shake.
silly
Just
dog.
shake, girl. Basil, Basil. Hup, Basil, Basil, Basil. Basil, Basil, Basil. Come on.
Alright. So I just got some alarming news. Basically, one of the dogs has apparently escaped out here. It's a little hairless dog. It's like one of the other dogs that's here. So right now, that's Tucker's brother right there. That's the groom's brother right there. He's basically just letting me know that there's a dog out here loose, a lost dog. And we're out here in Georgia at this park. Tarah, here's my dilemma. I'm the only one up right now. Tarah and Tucker are practicing their dancing right there for tomorrow because those are going to be the newlyweds. But Tarah and Tucker, they're doing their thing right now. But I just got notified by Tucker's brother that there's a dog on the loose. So we're going to go look for this dog, guys. We're going to go look for this dog out here. The thing is, it's around here somewhere. We're just going to go look for it right quick. What's up, y'all? Hey, quick question. Am I safe back here to be walking back here, right?
Well, there's a questionable animal potentially right there. Go check it out.
For real?
No,
You
there's
think
there's like something rustling in the bushes like for the last
something big or something small?
potentially
It sounded
big.
big.
Like deer, I would say
Or
raccoon or
hog,
hog.
maybe.
You got the good light.
Okay. So we going.
A potential varmint.
But I'm not gonna like wander too far from around here though. I'm just gonna be right around here.
Like that way is just like the river. I mean, you can't go too far.
Okay.
There is a potential varmint. Just don't walk off the cliff. I think that's
Okay, I'll take your advice and not walk off a cliff. All right, I'm just gonna be right around here, seeing if I can spot any animals. Oh shit! Look at this. We got a tortoise in here. Another one. Look at that. We just seen one of these guys at one of them parks, and we just saved one crossing the road. Almost got hit on the highway. That's pretty dope. Look, right here. At night in his burrow. So here's my dilemma right quick. Obviously the dog is missing. I don't want to get nobody upset or riled up. So I'm like, I'm gonna come out here and I'm gonna look for this dog. That's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna scroll around here real quick at night. And like I said, we don't want to, get anybody worried or anything like that. Like we got, we don't want to get nobody worried or nothing. But that's what we gotta be doing. Oh, you see that? Anyways, let's go. We'll leave the TARDIS alone right there. And let's go see if we can find this dang dog. Because the sooner we find this dog, the sooner we can get inside. But also, they did say there was something big rustling around out here. But I realized out here there's a lot of these tortoises. These gopher tortoises. That's what they call it, gopher tortoises. They live underground. Oh, it's a dog back there. I need to head back. Oh, something's coming out of the bush. Oh, dude, there's something there. What the hell is that? Yo, it's a freaking wolf. Hold on. Dude, it's a freaking wolf. Holy smokes. So that's dope. Tarah and Tucker doing their thing. They're practicing, they're rehearsing. That's good. And, I really like them a lot. They're super cool. I know Tarah Tucker for a while. And they're super wholesome, super cool. And, they're tying the knot. That's what happens, like their love is like a, kind of like a storybook type of love type of thing. But no, Tarah, I like, Tarah, Tucker, good people, good people. Whenever we're out with them, I'm always learning stuff. They're always showing me new things. They're really, fun to be around. Never had no problems with either of them. And none of them ever stood me up or nothing like that too. It's like the first time I met them, it's like family, so glad to be out here. I don't see this dog. We're gonna get back inside. We got a long day tomorrow. Like I said, I'm trying to just get that final edit. But I don't need to be out here wandering these woods in Georgia. If you don't believe me, I'm in Georgia. Check it out. Check it out. That's all the proof you need right there, buddy. I am in Georgia. All right. It's different. I'm not from these parts, right? I know the areas that I'm from. That's why I'm confident. I know what I'm doing, where I'm at. When I'm home. When I'm not home, you gotta be on your P's and Q's. We just saw a big dog out there in the woods. It could have been a wolf, for all I know. And I'm just out here in Georgia, you gotta think, man. You gotta think. So I made it to the end right here. I don't know if you can see, but there's a cliff, and it just goes right into the ocean. Now, one thing that I'm telling you right now is, we're definitely at a higher ground level than sea level. And this water right here is just churning. It's brackish, but it's mostly salt. It's tide based. We're gonna come back out here during the day, guys. We just came into camp. Like I said, we're only here for a few days. But I'll show you this. This is gonna be crazy during the daytime. But, as you can see, there's a cliff. See, it just goes out there. So they got this fence. But maybe we might, after breakfast, we might feel daring, jump on the other side here and just take a look at least. Just to show you guys a little bit of the difference. I know a lot of people from up north, you guys see cliffs and stuff like that.
And then a little bit later, we pulled in and she followed us to the house. And then we all look around. We stand there in the yard, and there's 3, 4 of us, 5 of us there in the yard. She's just gone. And we start looking. We looked. And I was all the way down there looking for her. And
truck buddy, man.
Yeah.
That's all right.
I'm gonna call you. I think you're there if I don't bother you.
No, you're good, man. I appreciate it.
Oh,
Y'all get any critters?
what's it, alligator?
That's a critter. Did you bring it to the wedding, bro? What the hell?
Put that sucker on the leash. Walking down the aisle.
We almost lost the Chris. If it's time to come in, he'll drown.
Good news. We found the dog.
No, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I've been mud bogging all my life.
All right, that's some good news. That's some real good news, actually, because, you know, I was out there looking, and I just told Tara. She'd seemed concerned, and then like he called his brother, and they found it. So, all right, mission complete for tonight, man. Now it's time to get some rest. Y'all can't see nothing. I'm gonna take some photos, and I'm gonna share them with you guys. Dude, no freaking way. Yo, Tara is just chasing after something right now. Look like an armadillo. I swear. Oh my gosh. There she goes. Oh my god. No.
I almost had him.
No way, yo. Yo, that was
Did you see me?
that was crazy. I did. Was that an armadillo?
Yeah. Oh, he's too far down in there.
Oh,
Dang it.
that thing was fat.
Did you see me? Alright, we gotta take him back to the county. I'm gonna get him next time.
Yo, what I'm trying to figure out is how the heck do you just run in the top speed like that at this hour of the night?
I got it. I got that dog in me, you know what? I gotta get that thing, you know? Yeah, a little armadillo like running.
That thing was heavy though. That thing's like almost like double the size of the ones we got in Florida.
Oh, that was a big boy, yeah.
There's massive holes everywhere out here. You got turtles and I guess you got armadillos living out here. You got a frog up inside there right now. Well, I guess a lot of the animals live in these holes underground because it's so dang hot and so dang inhospitable out here. Barely anything to eat, salt water. So a lot of the animals live in these holes.
Is there another one? It was so loud, and I was like, "You can't hear that. You can't hear that." And he said, "No, I can't hear it." And I think it was. Raj said he went over there and saw it was a dog, but I think it was that armadillo that we originally heard. Because by the time he came around, he was sounded quit. Get out of here! Get in here, doggy! Oh my God, you're dirty. You have to be in the wedding today. Basically, everything's been going mostly smoothly.
Wonderful. And
So-
there's always going to be a hiccup here and there
Of course.
and stuff like that. So I was telling you, she wants half up, half down. I don't want him to be too.
I just want to not call it to say.
Peach, you want the peach?
Yeah, peach is fine.
Peach for mama?
Yeah, that's good.
The seamstress even said like Tucker's probably gonna cut it off.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it.
She did it so easy.
She was like,
She put those buttons in just easy peasy.
I couldn't do it at all.
That's her thing, though.
Yeah, yeah. We like it's just like divide physics.
Yeah.
They were excited. She's as excited as everyone else. They haven't put it on.
How do I turn this light, the yellow, off?
It's on that wall over there. Thank you.
So you're telling me you're not afraid to get stung by that right now?
No, this is a carpenter bee. It's very nice. Carpenter bees are mostly kind of like dumb drones, and usually they'll like only really sting if you like close them in your hand or something.
Okay, so like not really aggressive or in attack mode.
Not usually. Like right now he's having trouble flying, so probably just has something wrong with his wings. Other than that.
I'm kidding. Okay, like I said, I told you guys I was gonna come back out here during the daytime. It's about T-minus 2 hours before the wedding takes place. So we got a couple minutes to kind of come out here and explore. Show you a little bit about ecosystem, what's going on out here. Just show you guys a little bit of the environment out here. That's really it. This is like Gulf Tortoise County right here. That's what it's looking like. It's a bunch of animals with shells. Tortoises, armadillos. And they go up in these holes and they just start digging, or they roll down there. See, that's a big one. And the holes look that big because remember the tortoise got the shell in the back. And he's a big area. He can't really squeeze through like an iguana. There are no iguanas out here. This might be a good spot to fish at. See, we got a bird over there. Comrade. Just disappeared. Matter of fact, we got some time to kill. I could probably do some fishing out there. We got some current. So whenever you guys are out, make sure you guys are aware of your, surroundings and what type of landscape you're at. It's just a suggestion. Probably should stay back because here's the thing. It's crazy. I'm gonna stay back over here because this looks solid, but who knows like how hollow it is underneath it. Let's take a look over there. Yeah, you can see. You could just be walking right at the edge and just landslide. Definitely some water. Definitely not gonna be playing around too much over here. It's too high, man. It's about maybe, let's say, 30-foot way down. About to go up to those edges right there. But it looks like there'd be fish out here. For sure. It's just a little bit dangerous. If we were down level, that would be nice. But you see that current? All this current right here, there's probably some baits getting stirred up. Maybe some fish too. But we can't fish and we can't land them out here. See that bridge? See, it's like receding too. It's getting eroded. Used to be at now, the state of it right now underneath. You see the state of the foundation right now. All the foundation is underneath it. So we'll step back out here. Step back. Dude, what? Yo, what is going on out here? What I could say about this place compared to Florida is it's definitely similar, but it's definitely a lot less humid over here. And we're at a higher elevation, so we're getting different wind. And as you guys can see, there's a bounty full of these gopher tortoises that are out here. There's a giant one on the prowl right now. The thing is they hide, but when they come out and when they're on their move, they're fast. Like he's already kind of going in his burrow. You guys can see how native wildlife flourishes when invasive species aren't taken over. We have a healthy population, a decent population of these tortoises. He's right outside the edge of the nest. It's got a massive shell, but you see what happens. Invasive species are not in the area. Native wildlife and plants are able to flourish. Leave him be. Don't want to disturb the native wildlife. All right, we'll see you guys when the wedding is starting.
I noticed that it was back on your face.
This is the coffee.
It's about to go down.
I know, it's so crazy. I can't believe Sarah's getting married.
All right, dogs, outside. Who's getting the dogs? Whoever's getting the dogs, grab the dogs.
Oh yeah, good choice. Solid. Thank you.
Comforting when things are going amiss. It shares every dream come true with gladness and a kiss. With wisdom, God created her to be a special brand, a sweetheart and companion, a helpmate and dear friend. And when his work was finally done, God gave the angel life to send her down to earth to be a cherished husband's wife. So, do you take this woman whose right hand you now hold to be your wedded wife? And do you promise before God and these witnesses that you will be to her a true and devoted husband, true to her in sickness and in health, in joy and in sorrow, in prosperity and adversity, and that forsaking all others, you will keep yourself to her and to her only until God shall separate you by death? So answer, I do.
I do.
Sarah, do you take this man whose right hand you now hold to be your wedded husband? And do you promise before God and these witnesses that you will be to him a true and devoted wife, true to him in sickness and in health and joy and in sorrow, in prosperity and adversity, and that forsaking all others you will keep yourself to him and to him only until God shall separate you by death? So answer, I do. Share this with you. May this golden circle, the emblem of an untarnished eternity, be the sign and seal of a pure and imperishable faith you have now pledged one to the other. Therefore, by the virtue and authority invested in me as a minister of the state of the gospel in the state of Georgia, and looking to God for divine sanction, I now pronounce you husband and wife. May kiss the bride. In the center of your perfect will. Bless them and keep them. In Jesus' name we pray. And the family said, Amen. We turn around. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you for the very first time, Mr. Miss Songstopper. I've been asked by the family to let you know that the first cocktail set up, I will set up right there. My mom and you don't mind, but leave that chair you'll need some, okay? Chair you'll sit. Thanks, sir. The wedding party is supposed to come in. I'd like to introduce Mr. and Mrs. Stonestopper.
All right, guys, that's gonna conclude everything. It's gonna wrap up the beautiful wedding. Tarah and Tucker, the newlyweds. It was a real beautiful time, nice experience. It's a beautiful area we're in. And it was just like straight up Southern hospitality. It was good. So we're gonna wrap it up right here. Spend the rest of the time spending times with friends and family. And enjoy. See you guys.
Nobody knew.
We're pouring up. What we sipping on there, sir?
Josh Cassidy all day.
Oh, okay.
My name's Miranda. I'm one of the bride's best friends. I'm affectionately known as the mom of the group. And your maid of honor tonight. I want to thank all of you for coming this evening to celebrate the bride and groom, Tarah and Tucker, and sharing in this special moment with them. I am overwhelmed with joy for the both of you. When Tarah told me of her engagement to Tucker, I couldn't contain my excitement because my bright, beautiful, reckless, herp-loving, wanderlustful, welding, wild friend had found her one. And if you know how precious and special of a person Tarah is, then you understand just how magnificent of a man Tucker must be.
Yeah.
I have not had enough alcohol yet for these nerves. You have to be able to harness lightning as a lasso while wrestling an alligator to keep up with Tarah Ogilvy. And like the perfect puzzle piece matched to her soul, Tucker can. With all the gentleness and graciousness I have ever seen from a man. These two were destined to be together. There is no other possible explanation, and I'm just so happy for you both. Now, I know Tarah isn't very fond of long-windedness or too much emotion, so I won't give every detail of the friendship that we have shared, the ups and downs we went through together, the failures, the milestones, the get-togethers, the breakups, and a whole lot of hangovers. What we have shared together in sorrow, we have doubled in laughter. And I know I wouldn't be the person that I am today without her. What everyone should know about the bride, and something that I pray that the groom cherishes for the rest of his life, is she is uniquely and unapologetically herself. Yes. Tarah carries this brightness with her and lights up wherever she goes. Her love for adventure, experiencing life, and all the little critters it has to offer her along the way is a gift of inspiration that radically changed the outlook I had on myself and my value in my life. Thank you. I love you so much. It's also the reason I know people flock to her and love her so dearly like I do. I hope you have that always. My sincere and ecstatic congratulations to you. A toast to the bride and groom. I pour out all of my love, my joy, my prayer over your marriage. And may the Lord bless your union and keep you both. Congratulations, you guys.
My name's Darcy. Tucker has a lot of brothers. I was the first. Just like Tucker, I like to talk. But I'm not used to talking to a room full of people. Usually the ones I know are the ones I'm doing speech with or some kind of training with. It's people I know. So y'all bear with me on this, all right? I might get emotional. Like I said, I'm Tucker's brother. I'm 11 years, 6 months, and 30 days older than Tucker. When I found out I was going to have a little brother, I was excited. Right? I was finally getting a brother. I already had sisters, an older one and a younger one. But to a boy, to a young boy, brother means a lot. But for the longest time, he was too young for me to play with. Yeah, I was. By the time he was old enough for me to actually play with him, I had moved on to more interesting things. When he was 5, I was driving, working, dating, and making mistakes. So most of his life, I didn't feel like a brother. I felt like an uncle or a parent. With Tucker being baby of the family, he was able to see each of us make our mistakes. And unlike most people, he was able to learn from them. He would actually take advice, evaluate it, study it, figure out what should have been done, and in a situation, use that knowledge when he needed it. Because of that, I've always said that Tucker got the best of us. Tucker has taken that ability and applied it to all parts of his life. From little league, middle, and high school football, his education, college, his finances, and his time in the Marine Corps. Whatever he does, he dedicates himself to it. When other people would make excuses, Tucker made results. Whenever he's faced with a challenge, he takes it head on. He will work a problem until he comes up with a solution. He's been doing that his whole life. And brother, I'm so proud of you. One of his biggest passions is nature and wildlife. And there's so many interesting things hidden in this world that most people don't really see. When most of us look around, all we see are trees and birds and animals, but not Tucker. He sees every minute detail of everything. He loves nature, studying it, and finding answers to God's rules. Yes, sir. Then he met Tarah. A wild, untamed, beautiful critter. That's Farrell. She's extremely smart and dangerous. He was hooked. She has been his most challenging and exciting specimen that he has ever collected. And that's why we're here today. With most critters, you catch them, you study them, you figure out what you want to know about them, and you let them go. But this Tarah critter, woo, boy, she's a challenge. He has studied her for years. He's researched her living habits, how she forages, her predation habits, her relationship with other species, even her nesting habits. With no solution or conclusion in sight, this may be the research project that never gets finished. And sometimes, folks, that's the way it's supposed to be. Tucker, Tarah, I wish both of you a long and happy marriage. I'm so happy for y'all. And finally, I'd like to congratulate my new sister-in-law. The crafty critter that laid the bait, set the trap, and this time caught the biologist.
There's always one. I have to tell this story on Tarah because I love this story. This is Tarah. It goes back several years ago, and of course, most of you know she does taxidermy work, and so there was a story where Tarah had she was at home, and somebody knocked on the door. Well, actually, before the FedEx driver had driven up to the house, and so Tarah's he never comes to the door, and Tarah's like, "Well, what's going on?" So she calls her mom. She says, "Hey, Mom, there's a FedEx driver, and the truck's running outside, but he didn't bring it to the door. It's just a package in there." And so Tarah goes back in the house. Within the door, somebody knocks on the door. Knock, knock, knock. And so Tarah opens the door up, and it's the FedEx guy, and he gives her the package. Well, she takes the package, she goes back inside, and then it's, "No, open up, it's the police, open up. So Tarah opens the door up, the SWAT team is there, guns drawn, all feet fatigued out, and she's like, "Well, what's going on?" And so what happened was, they said, open up the package. So Tarah's like, "Well, I don't understand what's going on." And they got the guns, and she reaches in and she opens up the package, and inside the package, she pulls out a big bag of skunks. And the police are just like, "What is this?" And so apparently they were there for a drug bust, and they smelled the skunk. So I love that story. I had to tell it. Y'all may not know it, but I love that on Tarah. So wish y'all both the best.
Living with Tucker, I heard him talk about Tarah a lot from pretty much the moment that we knew each other, moved in with one another. And my first time meeting Tarah, we were living in Athens, Georgia. And it was during COVID, and so all of our classes for graduate school were online. And so Tucker and I were pretty much, sealed up in the house all day long. And I remember one weekend, Tucker said Tarah was coming to visit. And I kind of had this idea in my head of what Tarah was like from all the stories Tucker had told me. But didn't really realize that I was underestimating what Tarah was truly like. And so I'm sitting in class on like a Friday afternoon, and my door is closed to my bedroom, and I'm smelling this skunky smell. And I'm like, "Man, what is that? Why does this house smell like?" I'm like, "Oh, well, I gotta get through class. It's not big, whatever." And in the middle of class, I hear Tucker yelling at Tarah, "You gotta get out of here. Go to the car wash. Like, get out of here." And I'm like, "What in the heck is going on?" So my class ends, and I go outside, and our whole house smells like skunk. And I'm like, either Tara's a pothead or something happened. And Tucker comes in, and I said, "Tucker, I thought Tarah was getting here today." And he said, "Yeah, she did. I sent her to the car wash." I said, "Why'd you send her to the car wash?" He said, "Well, she found a roadkill skunk on her way up here, and she tried to skin it to taxidermy it, but she accidentally punctured the sack in it that has all the smelly things in it. In the yard. She brought it back to our place in Athens, this house we're renting, this nice house, and tried to dissect this skunk. and busted that sack. So our whole house smelled like skunk. So she went to wash her car out at the car wash, and she came back, and Tucker made her park about 400 yards away from our driveway because the car smelled so bad. And even with the car that far away, we had a couple neighbors that would walk their dogs. And I remember being outside one day, and this lady comes by walking her dog, and she gets about 50 feet from our house, and she starts making this face. And she turns around immediately and starts walking the other way because we still had that skunk smell. So that was my first experience with Tarah, and my first respect for how well Tucker and Tarah really fit well together and were able to put up with each other.
We're certainly happy you didn't bring your skunks together.